gras, right?
Fat Tuesday, right?
Fat Tuesday. It is Fat Tuesday, and I am so excited because I have waited months for this. Because as Cynthia knows, I went to New Orleans in the summertime, and I could have eaten for days. Couldn't I? Remember, I kept telling you how great it was. So got some aprons, I had jambalaya everywhere, we had gumbo, jambalaya, beignets, all this stuff is so good. So I was like, I want to make jambalaya on Fat Tuesday.
So we're gonna need some fattening.
Yeah, we're gonna make some jambalaya. I've never made it before, but I bought this cool little set that has the recipe for jambalaya all over. I bought a cookbook. I've read about it.
It has a recipe on it?
Yeah, the recipe's on there. And then all the how much you need of everything. And I don't know.
Cool.
I've heard that everybody has a different jambalaya, right? Because you asked me today, like, what our jambalaya is gonna have, because you don't really like what?
Seafood.
You're not a shrimp
Like
eater, right?
shrimp,
She doesn't like shrimp. So jambalaya can include sausage and shrimp, or chicken and shrimp, or just chicken jambalaya, or sausage jambalaya. So today, we're gonna make jambalaya with, I made it with, we cook the meat first, because the first thing you do is you saute your meat in a nice big pan, because it's gonna make a lot. So I use this Cajun style andouille sausage. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right.
Let me see that.
How would you say it?
Ooh, and you?
It's the way it's
I have
good.
no idea.
All I know is it tastes really good. So I had that, and I had some chicken breasts cut up, and I sauteed them all, and they're in the pot back there. Cynthia will show you. But now, see, it looks
And
good.
it smells good too.
It smells good. So it's
Let me
all
show
in the pot, and in the directions it says now. I'm just gonna walk through the steps with you guys.
So it has no color yet.
Yeah, exactly. Walk through the steps with you guys. It's
Do you want me to do it?
yeah, no, just put it right back. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna take that meat out of that pot, set it to the side because it's cooked in all those juices and it tastes really good, right? Then we are going to add back into the pot. The meat is off to the side. We're gonna put in the pot chopped, not minced, chopped onions, peppers, celery, and minced garlic. So a bunch of garlic.
So you have two different color peppers?
Yeah, that's the
Red and
peppers I
green?
had in my house.
Well, that's good.
It says
gives it
bell
color.
pepper. I thought I would give it color. That's what I had. And so then we're gonna saute all of these vegetables in the meat, dripping in the juice of the meats that it was sauteed. So don't throw that away. Don't throw that juice, the liquid away. We saute that. Then I read it off of this pot holder. Then we're going to, after all those are good and tender, we're gonna add tomatoes, diced tomatoes. We're gonna put the tomatoes in there, but we're supposed to save this liquid too. We're just gonna put the tomatoes in, but save the liquid off to the side. And then you add in all your seasoning. Then, when that's all together, with jambalaya, you make rice in the pot with all the stuff. So now you're gonna add like 1 or 2 cups of rice and the amount of liquid
So you put the rice raw in there and then it'll cook.
And it's all gonna cook together.
Oh.
But then you're going to add, like, so if you put in 1 cup of rice, you would add 2 cups of some type of liquid, either chicken broth, water, or they're saying use the tomato liquid. You know, this
Tomato
liquid,
sauce.
anything to get the combination of 2 to 1. So if you have 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of liquid, 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of liquid.
Yeah.
So then, this is where it gets kind of, because I was going to use my rice. I love this rice. I told Cynthia we're using ancient grain rice. I love it. She loves when I make this rice. I was going to put all these spices in it. So when I was in New Orleans, I bought this spice.
Oh.
I bought this, and it says jambalaya mix. And I was like, oh, it's all the spices for jambalaya. I'll just measure out like a little teaspoon of it or a couple teaspoons of it, throw it in there. So I was reading, every package had, like, this has the jambalaya recipe, they have a jambalaya, everybody, and everybody's is a little bit different, so you make your own. So I started reading this last night, and it says that I'm supposed to dump this entire spices into my pot of water. And I was like, that just doesn't make sense. I read it over and over and over again. And the writing is only this big. So when I went to open it, I was like, oh, now it makes sense. Do you want to know why?
Well, let me see.
Because making my own rice
This is
anymore.
nice.
That's cool. Look, it has rice in there.
Is the rice and the spices all mixed together?
So I was like,
That's perfect.
now I'm making perfect jambalaya. I don't even have to measure out the spice, so I can put all my spices away. So we're gonna, after we do all that I said, we're gonna dump this in the pot, put in some liquid, because it's like, this must be, because with this I'm supposed to put, oh my gosh, I can't, 3 cups of water. So this is probably 1.5 cups of rice. We're gonna add 3 cups of, so I wouldn't just add water, I want a flavor. I'd probably put chicken broth in there, or the tomato, the juice of this and the chicken side. But anyway, I have to get 3 cups of water in the pot. And you put on the lid, and you cook it like a pot of rice. You let it like simmer for 30 minutes. When it's all done, we should open it up, and it should be some great
My
tasty
stomach's growling already.
I'm so excited. So I took some pictures. We'll take pictures through the process, and we'll see you
At happy hour.
at happy hour, at our Mardi Gras happy hour with our jambalaya and a little surprise that I have for Cynthia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Another surprise.
Yay. All right, we'll see you soon.
Bye.